I'm Kathleen McGiveron, and today we're gonna draw a rat eating a hot pepper. All right, let's get started on this super cute rat with like spicy jalapeno, or maybe like a red hot chili pepper. I think that might be nice. Just something red, hot, fiery. I'm so excited. So we're gonna get started. This one's gonna be completely from my imagination. I don't have much of a plan. Maybe it has these like really weird bags on the eyes. Like it's just, maybe it's like biting this hot chili. And then maybe we'll have like one big pupil and one small pupil. It's like dilated. Like the pepper essence just completely hit it in the face. Just like that moment where the heat just like turns your insides into absolute fire. That's kind of like what I'm gonna go for. And I am gonna put this into my sketchbook after. I am just gonna do it on cardstock and then I'm gonna glue it in my sketchbook after. Okay, we'll add little cheeks here, but they're all kind of distorted because somebody bit into a hot pepper. True fact, one day I grow my hot peppers at home and my cats, I had them in a bag on my kitchen counter and one of my cats, Russell, I guess, thought, oh, I'm gonna sneak up on the counter and be bad because they're not supposed to be on the kitchen counter. Went up there and had instant karma because I guess he went and was like, oh, I'm gonna steal this food bag. And it was full of peppers and he bit into them and tried, I guess it was like, he ate some of the hot peppers and then I came downstairs and there's just like cat puke everywhere. Puke, just like water, just like all over the place. I was so scared at the very beginning, like, so this was years ago. I was terrified. I'm like, oh my gosh, my cat, oh my gosh. I was so worried about him, but he's fine. And also, now it's okay. It's funny to think about, but I was just like, oh, instant karma. That's what happens when you do bad things. Okay, we gotta get a hot pepper up in this joint. This is actually inspiration for an artwork I wanna do out of ceramics. So I'm kind of thinking about how I want it to go. I don't know if the pepper should be eating the rat or the rat should be eating the pepper. I'm still working on it. So I gotta get these gnarly little creepy hands. And it's gonna have these like super sunken eyes. I just want it to be extra weird and creepy. Very kind of a kawaii sort of style here. All right, so I think that's good for a preliminary sketch. So I think we are ready to start doing layers of colored pencil and maybe some alcohol markers. I'm gonna keep it pretty chill for this one. add a nice little layer of some alcohol markers and then put the colored pencil crayon right on top. So these initial stages are really just about fleshing out values and getting that right, especially on the rat, where it's building up lighter values first and then going in and adding those textures using the alcohol markers. This is just the Michaels brand Craft Loft one that I have. I do have the Winsor Newton ones there as well, but right now I'm just using the brush end on that Art Loft, and I'm just going and adding some highlights. So I did in the lighter version first, and then I'm using a darker marker after to add in some of those darker layers of fur. And then I'm going back in and now working on those flesh tones using some peachy colors and brown and mauve to really work on the flesh tones of the ears and the hands and tail. And then we're gonna go up that pepper. So can you see my red marker is completely running out. So I'm pulling out and doing a layer of colored mark pencil or pencil crayon on top to kind of blend it in and then work on those values in those other areas. I do have my green Winsor and Newton. Oh, isn't that a sexy marker? So I did a light green first, and then I'm using a slightly darker one to add some values around the edges. And then I'm going to boost the shades and the hue with some colored pencil on top. And that's gonna make it really, really smooth. I mean, this is taking a sketchbook-esque drawing to the extreme, but that's okay. Anyways, we're gonna use some green, a nice dark green now to add some shading. I'm gonna let it overlap over the red, and that's gonna cancel out because they are complementary colors. They're opposite on the color wheel, so you can see that they're going to turn into a neutral color really quick when they overlap, and that's going to create a nice shade on the pepper where it's casting a shadow onto that red. So I don't even have to use black to add a darker color. Those two are just going to naturally make kind of a gray tone on their own. And then I'm going to bring that up into the stem, and you can see how adding just a darker value, it doesn't have to be black, right? You can make dark colors using other things. See, I'm even using it around the eyes there. I will add black on top, but I'm just using a range of types, because even if you look at your hands and you look at shadows, not everything's just black. Black. No. So we're going to use a range of different things. And then we're gonna boost up the color here now on the eyes and the mouth. So I did do them in marker, but I thought it was kind of flat looking compared to the rest, so I'm gonna go over it in my black pencil crayon. And this is where I want to add in my final details now, just really fleshing things out so they kind of stand out. And yeah, I mean, I hope that pepper looks creepy enough for you. Alright, so we're gonna make those eyes sunken in a little bit more on the head of the rat, working lightly into a darker value, right? But you can always add more, but it's a lot trickier to remove material. So we're gonna go lighter first and then build up those layers. Really emphasizing some of those folds on the skin, because I like that. I like that jam, you know? No peanut butter, just jam, especially raspberry. Alright, boosting up the sunken eyes of the pepper, because obviously all peppers are full of eye sockets. Could you imagine? I mean, sometimes it feels like they are attacking you. Alright, so we're going to add some white over absolutely everything now, and that is really going to just blend out that colored pencil or pencil crayon, whatever you call it. In Canada, we call it pencil crayon. I think that other places like the United States, they call it colored pencil. But we're going to really blend out with that white, and even use a light color to do that, and that's going to make it nice and silky and then ready to come a lovely piece of art. Thank you so much for watching, and for more art videos done by me or some adventures, check out these videos. Please like this video and let me know down in the comments what you think I should draw in the next video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly art and adventure videos from me.